So as Australia is still in the grip of dozens and dozens of fires, I want to talk a little bit about how some people have tried to do something good and bad people have attacked them as a result of it. So there's been a lot of fundraising around these fires, thankfully. It's one of the good things when a tragedy happens around the world. People from across the world will come together to try to help people out. And we had examples of that. So as reported by BuzzFeed News, a woman named Kaylin Ward, she's an influencer and sex worker based in LA who sells nude photos to her followers. After reading about what was going on in Australia, she decided she wanted to do her part. So she announced on Twitter that she would DM a naked photo for every $10 someone donated to the cause. So you had to send her confirmation that you had done this donation. By her estimate, she has raised $1 million. But not without detractors, because Instagram deleted her account for violating its content policies. So she not only was attacked, I mean, I couldn't even tell you how many times online for doing this, like how dare you raise money in this way. But she has had to hire people to help her to sort through the DMs to see which ones are real and which are not. And by the way, like obviously this is helping her profile, it's elevating her profile, but she receives no cut of the donation. So any hiring that she does is on her own dime. And she has apparently raised over $1 million, but is experiencing bannings, as we said, on Instagram, but also Facebook, because the way that she went about the fundraising is unacceptable. They're okay with Nazis, by the way, but not okay with consensual sale of nude photos.
First off, this isn't anything new. I mean, when it's not trying to raise money for a fire, any kind of natural disaster, it's not how natural disasters, but any disasters like this around the world, when people are just making money online, and we all know that there's these entities online that sell pictures or sell their access and all this stuff. Why are we tripping that this is suddenly something because it's helping people? This actually should be
it's not
a
classy,
thing.
JR.
Oh my God.
Seriously, that's like newspaper headlines about this and a couple of other influencers, because after her, other people who are adult film stars started doing the same sort of thing. It's not classy enough.
Over $1 million, so 100,000 people were willing to give up $10 for a picture. What happened to those 100,000 people of low moral character? Go after them too. Ban them for participating, for facilitating this disastrous disgustingness online. It's already happening. Hey, newsflash. Which words can I use here? There's TNA online all over the place.
Yes.
Put it that way.
Yeah, if you like, people are dying. 1 billion animals have died. She's trying to help. Not everybody writes poetry. I don't know what to tell you. Like people do different things, people have different talents. And by the way, it's one of the most popular in-demand things ever across the history. Like stop demonizing people for doing something that other people desperately want them to do.
It's like these laws against pornography, but those same people who are creating those laws are the ones who are paying for it more than anyone else.
Exactly. So thank you to Kaylin Ward and others for doing what you can to help out amidst this terrible tragedy. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.